My Mazda left the ground. A 6-foot-wide disc of crimson fire slashed into my car and exploded. I sprinted for the massive oak behind us. Behind me, the Mazda crashed onto the pavement. I pressed my right shoulder against the bark and pulled the Glock out. Rogan landed next to me. Blood soaked his right thigh. "You're bleeding!"
A scratch. Are you hurt?
No. My heart pounded too loud and too fast. The bitter taste of adrenaline coated my tongue. Something thudded into the tree on the right. I almost jumped. I leaned forward carefully. A smaller disc of crimson spun right at my face. I jerked back, colliding with Rogan. The wheel of magic sank into the ground, smoking. A metal star, a foot wide with 4 double-edged razor-sharp points. Deep red magic boiled off its blades.
A barrage mage.
Rogan leaned on his side and ducked back as another star thudded into the oak.
2.
How do you know?
2 different shades of red.
On my side, a disc shaved off a slice of the tree. Can you stop one in flight? Another disc sliced a 3-inch thick slab from Rogan's side of the tree.
No, they're coated in magic.
That's right. According to my books, an object wrapped in magic lost its physical properties until the point of impact. If he jumped out there, the discs these guys threw would slice right through him. Another chunk slid from the oak. They were chopping it down from 2 sides. Running to the house was out of the question. The closest place to hide would be the arched entrance to the De Trevino's house, which required a 50-foot sprint. They would hit us. Making an arcane circle was out too. We were on the grass. Rogan leaned out. Another thud.
God damn it.
He pulled back. All of his magic meant nothing unless he found a target. I dropped down to my knees and peeked from behind the oak. A shadow moved on the roof of the mansion across from us. A crimson disc hurtled toward me. I threw myself behind the tree. One is on the roof directly across from us.
The other is at the next house on our left.
They're quick.
I noticed that.
You can't collapse those roofs.
Not planning on it.
This is a family neighborhood. There could be children inside those homes. He grabbed my hand and looked at me, his blue eyes calm and reassuring.
I know.
He wouldn't hurt them. At least no other people would die because of us. Discs thudded into the wood, gouging the oak. The tree shuddered from the impact. The barrage mages were ducking and throwing too fast for Rogan to lock onto. We had to move. We were running out of the tree. I leaned back, facing the tree, and turned my head. Nothing to my right, only houses. Nothing to my left except more house and a carpet of brown mulch that crawled toward us. Wait a minute. Not mulch. Ants. Rogan? We're about to have company. He glanced to the left.
Fuck.
The carpet of ants advanced in thin rivulets, the currents of insects pooling and changing directions as if momentarily confused, then realigning themselves. Whoever was controlling them didn't have a good hold on the ant horde. He didn't need to. We were in Texas, facing an insect mage, and that meant fire ants. They would flush us from behind the tree, and the barrage mages would finish us. The tree shook continuously now. It wouldn't last much longer. The ants marched on. On my right, another street crossed ours, and the ants poured around the corner. The insect mage had to be hiding there, out of our line of sight. The crimson disc sliced a hair from my thigh. I turned sideways, almost hugging Rogan. I could die right here on this lawn. One good shot from the barrage mages, and I would never see my family again.
How's your aim?
It'll have to be good enough.
On 3.
I took a deep breath. He held up 1 finger. 2. We lunged from behind the tree at the same time. My Mazda snapped in half. The pieces shot up in the air just as the 2 figures on the roofs ducked from their cover, launching their spinning circles of magic at us. I sighted the one directly across from us. It felt so impossibly slow. Kill or be killed. I squeezed the trigger. The mage's head jerked back. I turned, sighting the second barrage mage, and fired. The bullet punched into her chest. She slid down the roof and fell into the sea of ants. The remnants of my Mazda streaked through the air, blocking the course of the 2 discs. The magic missiles thudded into metal and exploded. Rogan grabbed my hand and pulled me into a run. We dashed across the street, through the arched entrance into someone's yard and past their house. Rogan turned left. He was going for the insect mage.